How to cope with cancer at work. Hi everyone, my name is Shannon and welcome to 365 Cancer Prevention Society's talk show. Today we have two lovely guests.
My name is Lisa and I'm a breast cancer survivor. Now I work as an admin executive in a corporate services company.
我是 Christine， 我是结肠直肠癌的患者。目前的工作呢是中医诊所的助理。
So today we are going to discuss a little bit more about how cancer fighters cope with cancer at work. So we have asked a few questions to our online friends and they have shared with us how do they feel about it, do they agree or do they not agree? And I'm going to ask you the same questions today too. So without further ado, let's go on to the first question. Cancer fighters take sick leave and work fewer days than other colleagues. Oh, is that yes or no, true or false? No, that's not true. Please tell us a little bit more.
We still are the same. We work with the same kind of passions for our work. And even for right now, I don't really take a lot of medical leave. I think the most we take about 3 days in a year.
我都是一般一般比如我是今天需要到检查，还是今天出了一些什么状况我会拿半天假这样拿半天假就是说或者上午或者下午还是会回去工作的。
Wow, I think I take more sick leave than you. And do you think that you work fewer days than other colleagues?
No, I think that now, in fact, after that I walked through this sickness, I find that I cherish things more. I really appreciate more things, and to me that to be able to get to work is really good.
其实我们工作还是很敬业，还是很有自信的，并不会做少过同事，反而更加强我们的工作，学习的更多。
那你有没有听说过呢？其实老板或者是同事有说，为什么你一直请病假？还是有之类的故事吗？
I did have friends that told me they were told that they shouldn't take so many leaves, and then they are not very productive because they are working less than the rest. And it's very sad because it's not that they want to, but their body is still coping with what is going on. I think those words that comes is really hurtful. I wish that those people would just take a step and look at what these people are going through, all these emotional and physical issues.
Christine 有什么想要说的吗？
这个就是多数都是要去了解啦。我觉得说了解沟通这个就是很重要啦。
Wow, thank you so much for your sharing. All right, so let's take a look at the online poll results. And 50-50. Why do you think people do feel that cancer fighters actually work, lesser days than the other healthy colleagues, and they take more sick leave?
I can't say for everybody. As for me, I believe that so long as you don't have so much side effects from the treatment, I would say, you can actually work as per normal. But for those who really have a lot of side effects out of the treatments and all that, maybe they do really need those rest.
有些可能是近期的，近期他们做了手术什么之后肯定他们是会非常的辛苦的。那么不同的器官也是有不同的这个后遗症。
All right, so let's take a look at our next question. Cancer fighters cannot catch up with work because they are often unwell. Ooh, is that true? Yes or no?
No.
No, please tell us more.
我还是一句话咯，心态很重要。就是说，你要有胜任你的工作，你再走出去。那么要把自己的水准降低一点咯，再慢慢向人家学习咯，给自己进步起来咯。
Although that we walk through a season of life where we are not well, but once we are up, I think that just give us some time, some understanding. We do catch up with our work and all that, and so far my boss have been very satisfied with my work. There was one time when I went to my chemo sessions. I have this lady who's sitting, I think, two seats away from me. And she said, I have to finish this and I have to go back to work. I said, didn't you get a day off? And she said, no, I have to go back. I cannot lose the job. It felt like if I take any more medical leave, I'll lose the job. It was a bit disheartening then when I heard about hers.
Yeah, because it is very tough to go through chemo, right?
Yes.
So do you think there's a common occurrence among cancer fighters? that they have to go back to work even though they're going through so much pain in their bodies already?
Actually, it all depends on the family whether if they require to work, for a living.
有些是他们其实要养家糊口嘛，所以他们必须要忍痛去工作。
所以回去工作的那些抗癌勇士们，都是因为有特殊的原因，他们必须得工作。所以真的是希望可以得到我们的老板啊，还有同事的一些谅解跟支持。So let's take a look at our online poll results. And 33% of people said that yes, cancer fighters cannot catch up with work. But thankfully, majority of people said that no, cancer fighters can catch up with the work, right? So what do you have to say to those 33% of people?
I'll just be more patient, have more understanding. They get there.
是希望说，老板会体谅啦，还有就是同事们大家能够互相帮助啦。
So let's go on to the next question. Colleagues work more to cover cancer fighters' workload. Oh, is that true or false? Yes or no? No. Christina, 觉得呢？ No. Please tell us more.
I do have people that I know who gone through cancer and still go back to work. Their work has not lessened. They still work the same kind of work.
我觉得不是每一样工作都同事都能够帮到的，有时自己还是有自己的工作，肯学习肯做肯听，还是会进步的。彼此不了解总是会做一些比较伤人的一种举动这样啦。
Yes, I have a friend that the boss actually distribute her work out to others because he think that she cannot take on this work. Yeah, and of course the colleagues are not happy because they already have their own workload and all that. So I think that how people look at us really have a lot of impact on our lives. She feel very sad because she feel that she still can do it, but to have someone to come and think that she cannot take on and then distribute her work is really devalue you that, yeah, you cannot do this.
Okay, so let's take a look at our online poll results. 67% of our friends says no, that colleagues do not work more to cover cancer fighters' workload, which is great. But there's still 33% who says that yes, they do work more to cover your workload. Yeah, what do you think it happened?
有些是他们真的是不得已的，不得已这个不得不是要的。
Like what I say just now, like, if the company or the bosses still think that you cannot and they distribute your work out, of course the other colleagues will be covering the extra work. So maybe that's, I believe the 33% are those that they feel that, you are on the doctor's appointments and all that, I'm doing your work.
Thank you so much for sharing, your hearts and your journey. It's lovely. Okay, next question. It is okay to share and talk about your cancer diagnosis in the workplace. Ooh, what do you think about that?
Yes.
Yes, okay. How do you talk about it in the workplace?
For me, I think it's just normal. I'll just share freely, because to me it's part of me, it's a journey of my life, and I don't see there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, that self-acceptance is important.
之前的话我是完全拒绝让人家知道我有这个病症，我完全不敢分享，也不敢走出去，也怕人家会知道我有这样的病症，好像一个传染病这样。那么后来辅导了，慢慢再走出来，觉得说其实这个也不是什么了不起的病症嘛。我觉得跟人家分享对他们也有好处，可以帮到人这样咯。工作岗位上的话如果同事是愿意的话，我也可以分享啊。因为我现在我觉得我好了我是一个正常的人啊，心态就是这样。
Yeah, I have a friend who took so long to tell the boss because she doesn't know how to break that through. It's like, do I tell and I lose my job? Or do I tell and they look at me differently and treat me differently? That was in her mind when she shared with me, and hearts go to her because I know it's really hard.
Yeah. And how was the reactions by the company?
Surprisingly, they take it on quite well. Yeah. And tell her not to worry, just take care of yourself and get yourself well and come back.
What is the nastiest thing that someone has ever said to you because of your condition?
That you are not right for this job, that this is not the right fit for you, and I don't think that I can keep you. It came like a blow to me, oh, so you are not good enough. You cannot hold this job. So nobody is going to hire you. There was those fear that came along. But as I sit back and I process, I told myself, I'm just going to be as transparent. I want to let people know that despite that I go through this sickness, doesn't take away my abilities, doesn't take away my skill and my experience. I'm still have those with me.
How about Christine? 有没有听过最难听的话？
他们就是讲咯，是不是真的是这样的？真的这么辛苦咩？真的这么惨咩？还是你自己造这个话题？我不能怪他们，因为他们也没有经过。没有经过的人哦，你跟他讲怎样形容的话哦，他们还是不明白的。
So let's take a look at the online results. Yes, most people, 90% of people say it is okay to share, but there are 10% of our friends who said that no, it's not okay to share. So do you have anything that you want to tell these 10% of people?
Yeah, I think that just treat us as normally as possible because we're still human. We just happen to have a little bit of sickness along the way and we are up and about now and we are still the same. Yeah.
就是我之前也是不愿意分享，我甚至走不出来，我就觉得说这个病症是很严重的那种。那么过后呢，慢慢调养，慢慢走出来，这个世界还是很开心的，还是很愉快的。
That's very brave of both of you. Yeah. Cool. All right. So let's go on to the next question. Employers and employees are supportive of cancer fighters in the workplace. Yes or no? Yes and yes. Yeah, no surprise because both of you have shared a lot of positive experiences, right? So how are they supportive towards you guys?
I think for myself right now, where I'm working, my boss is very understanding. I learned a lot from him. He's very patient to teach me wherever that that I might be slightly slow because of something that I've not learned. He is very supportive of me and of course other colleagues also they all come along to help. So I feel very loved in where I'm working right now and give a lot of flexibility. So yeah.
我觉得老板的支持真的很重要啦，对我们觉得说，我们还有用的嘞，我们很有信心。
Let's take a look at their online poll results. Yes, 100% of people said that employers and employees are supportive of cancer fighters in the workplace. Wow, I think we have come a very long way when cancer diagnosis, is probably a taboo word. Like, oh, you have cancer? Like, okay, like please don't talk about it. Everybody's unsure, right? Now it's about transparency. Everyone is willing to talk about everything, right? That's so amazing. Great, let's go to the next question. More should be done for cancer fighters who wish to continue working. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Please tell us more.
We all talk about confidence, right? And then confidence comes from within. I think in the end of the day, it's really helped them to see that they are nothing less than what they used to be. In fact, employers should give more for those that are willing to come back. I think give them extra grace, There were days that they really might be a bit down. Give them some grace to take some time off. Don't just judge us just because we take MC.
就是说，如果有事情的话我们要开门见山的讲啦，要跟老板商量，要跟同事商量这样，因为大家毕竟在一起工作嘛，就是一个家庭这样嘛。最重要就是要诚实咯，要跟他们沟通，要事先跟他们讲。老板可以给机会我们也要好好的帮老板做事，让老板也放心咯。
所以我觉得也是说到底呢，就是人与人之间的那种尊敬，对吗？还有沟通，对，还有关怀、关爱，对。
If people would just have that extra understanding, for my instance, is because when I started out work, I realized that one of the things is that I have difficulty of remembering things easily. It had to take me a lot of effort just to remember stuff. We just need a little bit more understanding, a little bit more time so that we get there.
Okay, so let's take a look at the poll results. Yes, 100% of people say that more should be done for cancer fighters who wish to continue working. Actually, very interesting. Do you think that not enough has been done so far?
I think it's not about what can be done for cancer fighters and all that. I think it's just the attitude towards them, the understanding, the trust, and the opportunities to give to them. Not looking at them biasly. I mean, in the end of the day, I think this moral support is really very important. Because when you walk through a dramatic situations like this, it takes a lot of you to step up again, to believe. And it also takes for you to have people affirm of you and assure you that, yeah, you are accepted. Acceptance, I think, is very important.
我觉得吧，出发点还是要在自己咯，自己要有信心嘛。你有信心的话哦，你慢慢做，老板就会看到成绩了嘛。所以要知道自己的价值啦，就是还有多参加365协会咯，他们的那个 activity 真的是很好啊，真的是鼓励到我们。所以我参加差不多整1年的时间，我觉得我学到很多很多了。那么慢慢的就造就，我还是可以的，我还是一个很正常的人嘛，就会忘记自己是一个抗癌勇士这样咯。那么慢慢的，那么你走入社会，你就很自然咯。
Well, I hope all of you have been very encouraged by Lisa and Christine's sharing because I have been so blessed by what they shared. And I just want to let all of you know that you guys are amazing and you've got this. If not, don't worry, just come to 365 Cancer Prevention Society because they've got you. Lisa, Christine, 谢谢你们的分享，我们来干杯一下好不好？我们1、2、3就讲 Cancer Fighters， OK？ 1、2、3 Cancer Fighters。